Just for the record, the reason my voice sounds the way it does is because I think I've developed a sort of cold or whatever in terms of, so basically my throat is now a really croaky, really weird stage, but for some reason I find this so satisfying with my voice, so I'm going to continue on with this. Second of all, it's been a long time since I made a video, but it's because I've been playing a lot more PC games. I've been going bananas just playing so many PC games, especially playing stuff like Call of Duty World at War modded zombie maps. They are fucking hilarious to me. I absolutely love them. I hate some of them, but I absolutely love it altogether. But enough of that. I want to talk real here. I'm going to make two videos that are going to go up today. It's almost like, they're almost like a part 1 and part 2 to each other. So, about a week or two ago, the trailer for the Ezio collection dropped. Now, I naturally lost my fucking shit with such joy and such delight. Like, yes, Assassin's Creed 2. Yes, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Okay, Assassin's Creed Revelations is going to be released, remastered for the PS4. Finally, I'm actually going to have some sick Assassin's Creed games to play through. Not the boring, dull, and dreary mess that is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. No, not the meh, it's okay in small bursts, but ultimately a bit of a turn-off game that was Assassin's Creed Unity. And no, not Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I've already played a few times, which I thought they were good, but not the best. But no, we're actually gonna play, or we're actually gonna have the ability to play Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and on the odd day Assassin's Creed Revelations on the next gen systems. Now, to be fair, I already have 2 and Brotherhood on PC, but my PC can only realistically run them at like 720, so basically the same as the PlayStation 3. That's the limit my PC can actually run them at. So for me to actually have the ability to play these games at a full 1080 remastered, I absolutely love. Now, one thing I got curious about was, you know, is the multiplayer going to return? I thought that was going to be sick, but unfortunately when I saw the trailer I found that there's no multiplayer, that it's just the single player game. And it's like, if you rewatch the Ezio trailer, it's like right towards the end, right at the bottom in small text, it says any multiplayer game modes and DLC will not be included in this. Now, it's only this morning when I awoke from my slumber in my bed that I flicked open YouTube just to see, you know, what's happening, who's uploaded, and I saw Dove Voice. She uploaded a video. Now, she was saying that part of the reason, or she cited her reasons, or her views as to why there was no multiplayer included in the Ezio collection. Now, in part 2, I want to talk about more this idea that I've just had, that do we even deserve to have the multiplayer remastered, and I'll go into that in more detail later. But for now, I want to give my personal reason as to why there was no multiplayer included in Assassin's Creed in the Ezio collection. Now, Dove said, like, these games are already made. These games are already, like, the multiplayer for Assassin's Creed 2, for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed Revelations. Sorry, not 2. I don't know why I said 2, it's still that early in the morning. Dove Voice basically said, like, they're already created, they're already out there. All you just need to do is put a bit of a graphical upgrade. There's a few more complexities to that. They've got to redevelop the multiplayer so it's compatible for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One systems. This means sort of reworking all the controls, reworking the graphics, and obviously if they felt like they wanted to, just like fixing some of the internet connection problems and deciding whether to go with dedicated servers or stick with like the classic lobby system. Now, I'm not trying to come out in Ubisoft's defense here, I'm actually going to use this as an accusation. It's because they just can't be bothered to put the time, effort and resources in to remastering the multiplayer. Now, it was Dove in her video that quoted an Ubisoft statement saying that, oh, if you want to play a next gen, or if you want to play an Assassin's Creed multiplayer on these systems, such as the PS4 and Xbox One, you could just go play Black Flag. That to me shows their regard for the situation. That to me shows Ubisoft's level of regard to what the players think. I think Ubisoft, they just don't exactly give a fuck. Like, they know they will rake in so much money from the Ezio collection just by itself without the multiplayer. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be a massive hypocrite here, and I'll admit I did pre-order Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection, simply because I know what I'm getting in the collection, and plus I thought it would send like a sort of statement back to Ubisoft saying, this is what we actually want from Assassin's Creed games. If you put as much time, as much effort, as much care as you did into Assassin's Creed 2, into Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, maybe a bit more so than you did in Revelations, then we wouldn't be slagging off your games. We would be tripping over our heels just to play these games. But yes, I did pre-order Assassin's Creed, the Ezio collection. But Ubisoft, for me, the main reason they decided not to put the multiplayer in is sheer laziness. They couldn't be bothered to actually put the time, money, effort, and resources into creating a new or recreating the original multiplayer experiences. It's obviously gonna piss the community off, and it pissed me off for about 3 seconds, but then I thought, Ubisoft cares more about profits and the bottom line margin of how much money they make, more so than they care about actually delivering unique, fun, engaging player experiences that satisfies the customer, or satisfies like the target audience, or at least the majority of the target audience. So I'm not too surprised. It's a bit of an open-handed slap in the face of an excuse that they've given us. If you want to play next gen Assassin's Creed, you can just go play it on Black Flag. And the thing is, call me a veteran or don't call me a veteran, I don't care. I've played Brotherhood, I've played Revelations, I've played 3, I've played Black Flag, both on PS3 and a very small bit on PS4 before I got disappointed with it, or I got bored with it. And the majority of the more experienced players, we look back on Brotherhood as if it was the golden years. It's like the Call of Duty community looking back on games like World at War, Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, and a few on Black Ops 1, saying this was the pinnacle of Call of Duty. For us, the pinnacle of the Assassin's Creed multiplayer experience is Brotherhood. So, to just sit there and say, oh, if you want to play next gen Assassin's Creed, go play on Black Flag. I have 2 words for Ubisoft. Fuck you. Fuck you, you dicks. And also, if they actually put these Assassin's Creed multiplayer games onto next gen, it would help revitalize and even expand the multiplayer community. Like, to be honest, the Assassin's Creed community on Brotherhood, both on PS3 and PC, from sheer experience, is quite docile, almost close to dead. Like, there's hardly anyone playing. And most of the time, the only real match you're gonna find, there's only 2 game modes you're only realistically gonna play: Manhunt and Wanted. That's about it. Then there's Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is just it's non-existent. And even Assassin's Creed on PC, that's even harder to find a game. Like, I can only about find a game on there like once a month, and that's being fucking generous. So if they actually did care, if Ubisoft did actually care about us, they would have put the multiplayer games onto the next gen. They would have stuck it in the remastered collection. They would have released the remastered. They would have released the Ezio collection in 2017, so they could have had the time to remaster the multiplayer and stick it in the package. Now, the next part, I want to ask a simple question: do we even deserve to have the multiplayer? And I want to give a few reasons as to why I believe we don't deserve the multiplayer. And quite a lot of it actually has to come down to us in the Assassin's Creed community. But anyways, I'll see you in part number 2. I am out of here.